Good morning, good morning, good morning. I kind of want to address some people that have come on my post about Jay Williams saying, oh, how dare you, you're clout chasing, you're wanting to get views. For one, I have 10 followers, for Pete's sake. For two, I truly give a shit whether he makes it out or not. And let me explain to you where I give a shit. And for those of you that want to come on here and say, "Oh, you don't have no reason to speak, or you shouldn't speak on things that you don't know Jay, you don't know Jay personally." Well, Jay put his life out on YouTube, and there are people that follow Jay that he has motivated to chase their dreams, to not stop, to do what they want to do. And Jay has made me realize through the years of following him that you don't give up on your dreams. You keep chasing them and you grow, okay? And I have a channel called Ray of Hope of Happiness on Facebook. I am advocating for affordable mental health, affordable detox care, and affordable addiction care. In light, I want to create a huge community center where we can treat people, and it's free. They can walk up, there's no red tape. They walk through the door, say, I need help. And we offer that help for them. So before you come on here and say I'm clout chasing, I'm not clout chasing. Jay has really given me the motivation to do this. And two, backstory. My husband did serve time, and my husband is a felon. So, therefore, another reason I made these videos, because it's very easy for people to get comfortable with being out in the free world. Let me say that again. People that never have the word felon by their name, we don't understand what it is to not own a gun, to not be able to do certain things, and to have certain things, and not being able to vote. There's just certain things. There's certain charges that if you get being an already felon, it gets exacerbated. Okay? And that's facts. So unless you have been married to a felon, have a felon that's in your family member, that's a family member, you have no clue. So, this is awareness too, because I feel Jay got comfortable being in the free world. And who doesn't have the right to protect themselves? Who doesn't have the right? So just because Jay is a felon, does that mean that he should never be able to own a gun? In my opinion, no. Just because you're a felon doesn't mean, I don't think, that you should be punished for owning a gun. I think if you're going to own a gun, if you kill somebody or you use that gun illegally in the committance of a crime, then that should be punished. But just because you have the word felon by your name, I don't feel that a person should be punished for that. That is, in my opinion, that is a made-up law for the states to have more control. It's unfair for a person not to be able to defend themselves. We live in a society where, he can't even hunt, for Pete's sake. Do you understand that? Do you understand when you're a felon, you can't even own a gun to go hunt? To put food on your table? Do you understand that? I want you to understand that being a felon means you can't hunt to put food on the table unless it's black powder or a crossbow. So Jay is facing a firearm by a felon charge. Why? He has done no wrong in 6 or 7 years, 8 years. He's been out a while and done so much good for the community. But still, the only reason he is in there is because he has a firearm by a felon charge. And he's looking at a minimum for the Virginia, excuse me, a minimum of 3 to 5, just because he's a felon. It doesn't matter all the good that he's done, all the people that he's led to recovery, all the felons that he has led to say, look, if Jay can do it, I can do it. Just because he has that letter F by his name, he is going to do 3 to 5 unless he gets a really good lawyer and can defeat this. Or, like Woody says, he is innocent. So think about that. I want you to truly, truly think about that. And a lot of people, that's what you're missing. A lot of people are coming on here, saying, oh, you're clout chasing. No, I'm not clout chasing because I know how it is. My husband is a felon. I can't have a gun in my home. We don't even risk it for that reason. For that reason right there, there is no reason. I mean, and we don't, like I said, we don't risk it in our home because I'm very vigilant. I don't want to lose my husband. Nope, sure don't. And the reason that I don't is because I think the law is stupid. Because it means that if we lose our jobs, or if the world ends, or if the world shuts down again, and they want to keep putting all this processed meat out in the world and genetically modified meat, that technically it is against the law for my husband to go hunt a squirrel. If he gets caught with a 12-gauge shotgun squirrel hunting, he's looking at 3 to 5. All because of the letter F in front of his name. Nope. You'll never make it make sense for me. Never. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing these videos. Because at the end of the day, we're not perfect. But when you have that letter F by your name, and you're out of the system, you've done your probation, you're out of prison, you've done the probation time, you still, that weighs heavy on your mind. And a lot of times people that are felons come complacent. It's easy to come complacent and think, oh, I won't ever get caught. Everybody else got a gun. Shit, he lives in Virginia, for Pete's sake. I mean, Jay, it just doesn't make sense to me. And some people I know will come on here and say, well, if they're a felon, they shouldn't have a gun. That's what he gets. No, that's not what he gets. Because, and like I've said, when the day ends, we're all the same. We all put our britches on the same way every day. And I do believe once a man or a woman has done their time in prison, that the letter F should come off. If they've done 10 years, they've done their time. They have done their time. And not being able to vote, not being able to hunt, not being able, there's so many things a felon cannot do once you have that F. And the system makes money off of it. It's a money racket. It's all it is. And until people that have never been in the system realize that it's all just a money racket to make money for the government. Do you know that in the state of North Carolina, you pay $50,000 per inmate per year? And half the time, these prisons have no programs to better these inmates or to put them on the right path. Do you realize that? So before you come on my page and my videos wanting to sit here and say, well, how dare you, and how this, and how that, I want you to sit back, and I want you to sit down, and I want you to shut up. Because at the end of the day, it's free speech, and I am sitting here asking for prayers and giving education. And if you can't appreciate that, then you're part of the problem. I'm here to bring, awareness to the situation, to advocate, and to, advocate for change. And unless people get on here and start saying, this is wrong, this ain't right, content creators get started every day. How did Jay get started? Prison YouTube genre, right? He went to jail for 10 years, went to prison for 10 years, and he created content based on what he saw. So I am creating content based on a YouTube follower that I have followed since, 2000. Since 2020. And, and I get where he's at. I've had to sit and watch my husband sit in jail sometimes and wonder what's going to happen next. So, I ask you, instead of coming on here saying, oh, you a clout chaser, oh, you this, I want you to come on here and say, you know what, we need to pray for this man. We need to pray for his family because he has built a family. He takes care of his children. He takes care of his wife. He takes care of his business. And to lose it all because of a law, all because he has an F by his name, to me is bullshit. And do you realize how easy it is to catch an assault charge? Too, if that's one of his charges. I have tried to pull Jay up. He's in Deerfield County Correctional. I have his inmate number. I know his real name. If anybody would like to donate to his commissary, please feel free to comment below, and I will give that to you. We need to support him. And yeah, Jay's got money. You're absolutely right. He makes money off of YouTube. He has a business. But he needs our support. He needs the people that follow him to support him in this legal battle. Because at the end of the day, he should never be in there for a firearm by a felon charge. Because that's a made-up law. Because the government's scared of felons having a gun. Well, a gun don't kill people. People do, for one. Give the rights back to the human people. Give us our rights back. Jay wouldn't be in there if he was only in there on assault charge. He doesn't have a bond. And I hope people realize that. And, just continue, like I said, continue to pray for Jay, his family, his extended family, and hope that they can make it through this, and pray that I did hear that he was supposed to have other bond hearings yesterday. So I don't know. I'm going to check this morning to see if he is still an inmate in Deerfield County Correctional in Virginia. And I will update as soon as I know something. But again, I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. It is Saturday morning. It is 5:38 my time. I'm going to go upload this video. And I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. And remember, no matter what anybody says, you're worth it and you matter. Don't ever give up. And don't ever let anybody discourage your dreams. Peace out.